Hello, everyone, from your average Joe, average Jane, up and down, in between, all around. Today is Mustache Mondays, where we go ahead and interview a guest. And today, on the Sounding Smart channel, we are brought by Mike Pollock. Mike Pollock is the founder and sole operator of SavvyJack. He's a jack of all trades. He's kind of the guy who's pretty eclectic with a lot of interests and ranges pursuits to match. Prior to SavvyJack, he was actually a manager and technician in a neuroscience lab at Purdue University. Always going after the side hustle, he found SavvyJack about 1 year ago, and after spending considerable time developing SavvyJack mustache wax ever since. So say hi, Mike.
How's it going, guys? It's good to be on your show.
Yeah, I'm genuinely excited because I've been using SavvyJack ever since I've had a handlebar mustache.
Awesome.
And I feel like it needs the attention it deserves. So just off the blue, what are the origins?
Yeah, it was definitely trial and error, but prior to that, it was pretty out of the blue. My younger brother, my two brothers and I were all military guys, and my youngest brother was in Marine Recon at the time, and so he was wearing a pretty awesome mustache, and he convinced me to start wearing one. So then, I grew it out, and I was trying different waxes and not really finding something that I liked. And it so happened at the time that my dad was making his own bullet lube. And I kind of realized that a lot of the ingredients are the same. The mustache wax is more complex for sure. But I saw that they were the same kind of stuff. So I kind of had the idea of like trying to make my own. And I thought it'd be cool once I started getting the idea to make a product to sell, then I thought it would be really cool to sell it that could do bullet lube and mustache wax.
So what are the standard ingredients in bullet lube that you often find with other mustache waxes?
So really the most similar ingredient is the beeswax or other types of wax, and oftentimes like tallow or Crisco is used. So bullet lube is less demanding. There's some differences and depending on the bullet velocity or the type of bullet that you're using, but pretty much it's the beeswax that's the same. People use different oils. Yeah, but it was just kind of the idea, since my dad was telling me about how he was making this wax or lube. That was what kicked off me experimenting on my own, and it took probably 6 months of trial and error. I would just wear the mustache wax into work. Man, I had like 50 or 60 different formulations going.
What kind of rifles do you have? Because I mean, it has to be something older.
Yeah, so the one that's in that's on the logo here, that's a 30-30 Winchester. So it's close to what you're saying, yeah.
Oh, so close. So close.
And it's not that old. It's a lever action. I think it's probably it was my dad's when he was young, so it's probably like 30 years old.
Okay, it's still good, still working.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I'm still amazed how you can just find just rifles that are still well over 100 years old, and they're working phenomenally.
They're made
even 200 even.
Yeah,
it's really great. Wow. So when did you realize there could be some potential here? Like who are mostly your main clients? Do you often find people who are kind of in the gun ownership industry? There are really kind of historians when it comes to trying out historic replicas of certain rifles. Do you find any comparison with them, or it's mostly just people that are interested in just the mustache wax?
It covers the range. I think probably being a bullet lube as well probably turns some people off. So perhaps I lose some market there. But there's definitely the connoisseurs of, the people that are into rifles and into guns of all sorts. It's used in black powder as well, probably more frequently than the people lubing their own regular cartridge ammo. But yeah, I mean, I've been talking to all kinds of guys, people of all walks of life that are using SavvyJack, so it's pretty cool.
Man, once I get an 1873 Colt AA, this is the first thing I'm gonna try on the bullet. This is just really cool because I don't know if it doesn't get as rugged, manly as it is. I mean, bullet lube as mustache wax. I mean, I'm just imagining it right now. Along our session on the gun range, just guy taking out that same bullet lube, applying it to the wax. Oh,
Exactly.
I can just picture it. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I'm glad to see it that way.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas of different kinds of products? Do you see how is everything going so far? Because there is a lot of potential.
Yeah, I think there is. I do think that SavvyJack is the best mustache wax on the market. So I think it's just a matter of time getting the word of mouth out. Trying to do some more advertising. But yeah, there's actually a lot that I want to do with other products. As you know, I have the beard oils out, but I'd like to do another series with different scent profiles there. I want to do a beard balm, and like you said, one of my friends, Escardo, he's been requesting for some time a dark mustache wax.
Yeah,
So,
because well, one of the things I always get with all of different kinds of mustache waxes and everything is for the lighter mustache waxes, they do leave a little bit of residue and a little of that white residue, but of course that can always go on with get off with a little bit of extra heat, not a problem. But it definitely once I see that black wax, I am going straight after it. I'll be the first one to buy. In terms of updates, where can people find you in terms of updates on SavvyJack? And what are you currently in the process right now?
so definitely Instagram is the best way to find out what I'm doing, what I'm up to. That's just at SavvyJack Wax. Facebook, I don't really do that much. I kind of just post the stuff that I post to Instagram to Facebook. So Instagram is probably the best avenue. And the stuff that I'm up to now, well, I had the Mustache Tomahawk come out not too long ago, and that's
I saw that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But I have another sort of innovative idea for the beard. Isn't something that's on the market anywhere else. So I'm working on that. Hopefully, it won't be too much longer. But I've been busy with a lot of other stuff recently. So I'd say about a month from now, I should be able to put some more effort into that.
Wow.
I have some new wood, ipe. It's like a Brazilian walnut type of deal that I've been playing around with. That's a really pretty wood.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Cherry pinstripes. So these, I have a range of these type of guys.
Mhm.
These will be up in not too long. That wood's really cool. It's like one of the hardest woods in the world.
Yeah.
It's actually so dense that it sinks in water. So it feels really nice in the hand.
I feel like I want to get one of those combs just to test it out myself.
Yeah.
Like just I don't know if it works with it in terms of the amount of water in a sink or anything, but
Oh yeah, stick it in a cup and it'll sink. Whereas like the other combs that I make, oak, walnut, maple, they're all, especially maple is like only half as hard, half as dense, and that'll float.
So kind of have a different off question.
Sure.
How long did it take your beard stash to grow, and what is your daily care? Because it just looks fantastic.
Thank you. The beard I've been growing probably about 1.25 years, I'd say. And I've trimmed it once or twice. The mustache I trim, probably every other month or so. So that hasn't grown out nearly as much. Sometimes I'll let it get longer, but typically I just kind of wear it pretty relaxed and brush off to the side. My daily routine is basically after I shower, I'll throw in some beard oil, and then I just wax my stash up every morning. I use the combs, and boar's hair brush is really nice for the beard, and I use that through my mustache as well. That's another thing that I'll be making for SavvyJack in due time.
Oh, all right. Well, Mike, this seems to be the conclusion of our interview. Do you have anything you want to say to all of our viewers out there?
Yeah, you should head over to SavvyJackWax.com. Check out the stuff that I have offered there. I think that you'll find the stuff's pretty nice.
All right. Well, like Mike said, everyone go ahead and check SavvyJackWax.com. Also check out Mike on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Sounding Smart channel on the Stache Show. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks to all of you out there for checking out Mike and his SavvyJack Bullet Lube and Mustache Wax. Thank you for joining us today, and Also, don't forget, explore, embrace, evolve, and take care of yourselves, because you deserve it.